get a feel for how it's going to be. And this is one of those places. This is Amore Design. It is a fantastic place, and I'm going to start walking so you can get a better idea. Oh, that's a long haul, by the way. What the camera is facing is called a long haul in the north. And as you can tell, it is a great big barn. Up north, they did a lot of that. There, they had a dance pit in the middle, a huge fireplace, and places to eat. You can buy this whole package, and I think I did. But this is a fantastic place. Dance pits. Let me bring down the camera. I never know how it's going to shoot. Dance pits, living room furniture. And what I like about Amore Designs is they show the picture because this tells you they have adult poses, 24 animations, but adult, you can see it on the pictures. And what's really cool is you can see the fireplace burning. You can get a feel for how it's going to look in your home. Now, this place is huge. So you've got a good shot at getting some of what you want. So I'm going to recommend you go take a look. Now, I'm going to give you in comments about 15 links of different places where you can go do this. But I'm going to suggest when you first get to Gor, or if you're a veteran and you just can't find your old stores like Shawnee over there, this is a great place to walk through and get a feel for what it's going to look like and be. So again, the problem with this camera, let me do a swing around. Just a minute. There we go. Is that, there we go. This is a wonderful place to come. So I'm going to suggest that you give a try here, and I'm going to give you a few more. I'm not going to film them all, but because there are too many, but this is one that's well worth going to. This is Tia Main Store, and the reason I'm showing you the outside of this one is when you arrive, and I'll try and show you, there are 3 doorways in here, and it's a little bit confusing, like Rojas I brought up in the clothing store. So when you TP in, it's going to be 3 doors, only 2 of which work, and one of them being Tia. But Tia is a Gorian, and she sells a lot of cool stuff for people, mostly furniture. Now, when you land, you'll run into, where did Shawnee go? I lost my slave. What the heck?
I was standing right with you with my leash on. Why am I not leashed?
I don't know. There you go. I said when you run in, it's going to be Tia Rough. There's a map, and I suggest you go up and look at the map. They have what's called Tia Vintage, which is older stuff. Tia Rough, and if you look at it, it says dungeon, role play, bedroom, dining, thrones, fireplaces, pretty much everything. And she is an old time Gorian. Tia is. I've met her at one of the Gor cities. So she knows their stuff. So pick out what you want or go through everything. And it's like the other place. And that's why I like it a lot. It gives you a picture of what it looks like, and you can actually try it. The furniture's right here. But there's a wide variety of things here. It's like a department store for Gor Funiture. So I'm going to highly recommend you come here when shopping. If you've been in Gor, you know about Tia, but it's still around. And it's worth just, I don't know, if you like to shop, this is a great place to go. But you can sit and play and see how things work. And I'm going to highly recommend this store. I recommend all the stores that I'm going to put in the chat. But here's your fireplaces. Really nice. But this one, like I said, for me, I like it when all these different categories are here in a wide variety of assortments. You don't have to crazy stuff. Magic. I'm real curious what that is. But at any rate, I'm going to recommend this, and I suggest you go take a visit, depending on what your need is. And I'm going to give you a few more. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully the cameras are doing their job. It says Assessor Gore above it. This is probably one of the most practical places I've seen for your particular See, this is infirmary wear. So in terms of, and it, I was shocked when I found this because I kept seeing all this stuff and I wondered where it came from. So like there's a infirmary trade, slave bath dip. For those who don't know, when you first intake a slave, they're supposed to clean them. Waiting room bench. So it's a lot of the, and it's by cast color. So this is very, very much a Gorian store. I'm hoping it stays around. I kind of suspect it will. There's the Gorian scales, but everything is by the book, but very, very much fits if you're in this particular blood medical test. I always wonder where that little test box came from. Oh, and there's a slave cleaning the blood on the floor. Oh my God, there's blood everywhere. So there are a lot of good things here that are specific. Now that isn't the only cool thing. There's a medicine herbal release, but actually it gets, let me take you, I'm going to show you a little bit more of this place and then I'm going to go and let you. Now they have what's called a three linden Saturday, third Saturday, I think it is. But I don't know if you know, so I bought that naughty scribe desk. There's a massage table, but what's cool about this place is there's games. Let's play stones, cups game. So a lot of sims like doing a day where they have games for the sim. There's a slave knowledge trivia table. God, a lot of them would flunk that shit. Um, Basically, this is a great place to get games to have a weekend of just role play, physician knowledge, slave knowledge. Yeah, this is a low caste. So they actually divide it up by low and high caste. So if you're one of the lower castes or you chose to be a low caste, you've got all kinds of stuff here that you can use in your role play. Now this is more northern. I don't know if you noticed that, but all this stuff is northern. Now the walls are empty in places, which worries me. I'm hoping this person keeps selling or making for available. The kennel, slavers kennel cages. I mean, it's just a whole range of. Over here is the scribe room. And the reason I'm saying that there's something in here that I was totally impressed with, but this stuff has a lot of scribe. Builder's drafting table for the builder's cast. Naughty builder's desk. Of course, you got to have the naughty one. You can't just have a regular. Printing press. I often wondered where they got those from because there are some people who set up presses. And I think they took something out that used to be in here. Now, if you need something, there's the pictures, but it's not shown to you. Magistrate Advocate's Podium, Magistrate Court. So I'm going to suggest that if you need any of that, that you write the builder, and I think you could buy it straight off, but if you want to see it. But I've seen this stuff all over Gore, and it's well worth. So my point is, you do get a free gift when you come in, which is kind of silly, but that's okay. It changes. But this place has definitely, and again, if you don't see something you need, I'd suggest you ask because I have a suspicion there's a larger inventory than showing if they don't have it on market. This is called Old World. It says medieval furniture, rustic hobo, things like that. One thing I noticed right away is behind me, there's a thing showing pots and food and things like that. And I'm kind of old fashioned. Let's see the bag of grains and the bag of, this is great if you want to be a merchant. It's the kind of stuff you'd put out. Now, Old World, it's like Kia. It's got a lot of, a bunch of just a variety. So you really need to walk around. Woman carrying, I guess the logs are probably what they're selling. They have some fun stuff. Yeah, they got Easter eggs, which is not gory, and although some Sims do have an Easter egg hunt. But if you walk around, you'll see they have candles, always practical in Gore. Table sets, any of these would work in Gore, complete with candle sets with them. So it's very much like Tia. It has a wide variety, some non-gory, and you have to pick and choose. But the other side of it is, like there's the Pega deals. You may not be able to see that. One per plate of food. I like stuff like that. I don't like just saying the woman serves me. I like actually seeing the food in front of me. That's me. But I have whole dinners, and this place actually serves where you can see the dinner in front of you, and that's my style. See? So this is another one. I'd say go and have fun. Wow, what in the world's that over there? I'm going to go look at it. I enjoy learning from these places. I'm always astounded what can be bought and what kind of role play can come out of getting some of this. I think that looks like food. Waffles. If you want to set up a Waffle House, this is your place. Anyway, like I said, some will work for Gore, some won't. But for whatever it's worth, there's a lot of stuff here that will work. So it's going to be more, it's not like Tia's in the sense that it is all pure Gorian, but it does have a lot of stuff that will work. And I'm going to suggest it. Old world medieval furniture. And it's in the chat.